Hi, this is Steve McCann from PhillyGayCalendar.com, here with the subject of an amazing new documentary, Trans. Welcome to Philadelphia. Now, as the producer, tell us about what this movie was about.
This movie's about discrimination, injustice, and human rights in the transgender community.
So how did you all get involved in this documentary?
Serendipity. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Well, I've been working with the transgender community for about 20 years, and Mark contacted me, and Michelle and I are colleagues, and that's how we got involved. And plus, I was Christine McGinn's therapist, and Christine is kind of one of the real stars of the movie.
Yes, and I too work with the trans community. About 95% of the folks I work with identify as trans.
I met Mark about 10 years ago. We were on a committee together with former Surgeon General David Thatcher. And we started scheming back then.
Plotting.
Yes, about doing something.
So for you personally, what were some of the triggers that led you to identify as trans?
There was no way I could not identify as trans. It was there from birth, really it was, and it just manifested itself as I got older, and it became something I couldn't not do. I just had to do it. So, really no trigger.
What do you feel is the biggest obstacle that trans people face?
It's really just ignorance, and that's why we're here. That's why we're letting all these people into our lives to do this documentary, to see what the struggles are, but the ignorance has to be overcome, and documentaries like this, especially well-done documentaries, really can put an end to that.
And tell us a little bit about your practice.
I'm a plastic surgeon. I have a practice in New Hope, Pennsylvania, and I specialize just in transgender surgery and medicine.
How do we get contact you if people want to contact your service?
You can just Google my name, Christine McGinn, at drchristinemcginn.com, or just look us up online. There's plenty of links through the QFest, and my website's easily just Google me. Google me.
When it comes to education, if you look at different minority groups, there were leaders who promoted education. The civil rights movement had Martin Luther King. The gay rights movement had Harvey Milk. We don't have a real leader. So we need to get out there on a grassroots level and do some serious education, and that's what this film is about.
So what type of advice would you have for trans people who are watching this?
Have your handkerchiefs ready.
And look for support. There is support out there. It's sometimes not easy to find, but that really is the number one variable for people to successfully transition, is to find other people who understand.
I would say get a good therapist really early on. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst, because every person who goes through transgender change experiences some kind of real, deep personal loss. Be ready for it. It's going to happen in 99% of the cases.
I just wanted to add that I think that's out there, that idea that transgender people are going to lose a lot, but what I've seen in all the years I've been in practice is that they gain a lot more than they lose.
And you can get a DVD at transthemovie.com.
Any other distribution happening?
Right now, we're in the early stages. We're talking, but there's no other distribution. We're looking.
Well, great. Well, thank you very much.